On the brightly lit pitches of the 2026 World Cup, veteran players enter the final tournament of their careers with a mix of emotions. Their hair has turned grey, their legs are no longer as quick as in their youth, but in their eyes still burns a fierce passion. Each match holds special significance, for they understand these are their last moments wearing the national team's colours on the biggest stage on the planet. In their hearts is pride, emotion, and a touch of regret as they prepare to say goodbye to their World Cup dream. Nevertheless, their desire to contribute has never faded. They fight with all their experience, skill, and courage to inspire younger generations. Every pass, every tackle, every drop of sweat on the grass contains a deep love for football and a will to contribute until the very last moment. It's not just a journey to conquer glory, but also a proud farewell for those who have dedicated their youth to the game, giving their all for the last time. First up is Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi's first World Cup appearance was in 2006. Back then, he was just a young boy, brought on in the 74th minute in Argentina's match against Serbia and Montenegro. Amidst towering defenders, the small, romantic-haired young man scored one goal and provided one assist, culminating in the 2022 World Cup victory. The image of Messi wearing his jacket and looking like a king has faded into the past. Age is a burden for any individual, but even at 39, Messi will likely rewrite the goal-scoring record and the record for most World Cup appearances. He has already won the Golden Ball twice, in 2014 and 2022, and who knows, perhaps one fine month, the image of him lifting the prestigious trophy 4 years ago will be repeated. If that happens, there will be no more debate about who is the best player in football, forever. Although he is a prolific goalscorer, he's been a champion of all tournaments, countless records have been set, but the World Cup has always eluded him. This is his 6th appearance, but for Cristiano Ronaldo, even at 41, he's still like it's his first time, still burning with the same desire as the 18-year-old he once was. He remains an indispensable pillar of Portugal. Without him, the team seems to have only 50% of its strength. His warrior spirit never gives up. As long as he's on the field, opponents can only hope the referee blows the final whistle. This year, Portugal's squad is considered a top contender for the championship, with a host of outstanding players in every position, both on and off the field. The squad has depth and many years of experience, so if Portugal wins this year, Cristiano Ronaldo will likely become a legend. His nearly 1,000 career goals would be a perfect ending, a happy ending for him, making him an immortal legend. Next, Luka Modric, 8 years ago, played brilliantly, earning him the Ballon d'Or. This tireless workhorse, who competed at the highest level for Real Madrid and Croatia for many years before moving to AC Milan at an older age, remains a crucial player, keeping the team in the top ranks of Serie A. Even with many changes to the squad at this year's World Cup, most of the players who competed in 2 World Cups have retired or are not in their best form. Luka Modric, the team's most important captain, remains. He's not flashy, always prioritizing effectiveness. This is his last chance for a career still unfinished. This time in America will be the final opportunity for further aspirations. His collection is only missing the dazzling golden yellow, but that's too difficult for Luka Modric. But he'll still give it his all. Who knows, maybe this year will bring a change of color. Neymar, a very talented player, but born in the wrong era compared to Messi and Ronaldo. Despite his outstanding performances, he's plagued by injuries. The endless nights of partying, inconsistent performance, and a carefree lifestyle have reduced Neymar's career to mere fame, yet somehow, he's still included in this year's World Cup squad. Brazil still boasts outstanding players in every position and remains a strong contender for the title. But for Neymar, time may truly be running out. This could be the last chance for a player, and with his magical feat, he will lead Brazil to victory. If that happens, it would be fair to him, the team's top scorer, the inspiration for Brazil for many years, yet whenever the team needs him most, he suffers an injury. 3 World Cups have passed, and the longing to lift the trophy is greater than ever for the Brazilian people. Neymar himself understands this better than anyone. So what more can we hope for? Let's celebrate the remaining short days of his life with him, hoping for the best. Seeing him end his career on the most glorious night. 6 stars shining brightly at Bayern Munich. Harry Kane, despite having just won the European Golden Boot, is 33 years old, and not much is expected of him in the next 4 years. He remains a top striker and is considered the top scorer this year. His team is also very strong, and he has been a leading striker for the England national team for many years. But age is also a major reason why many players are no longer themselves after just a few short months. If England wins the top prize, it will be a beautiful ending for Harry Kane after finishing second in Europe twice in a row. Another Brazilian star is Casemiro, a former Real Madrid star who moved to Manchester United. He still plays brilliantly, but time has taken away his former speed. Now, in the Brazilian team, he's still there, a shining star, organizing stable play, with plenty of experience. Like Neymar, his value is immeasurable. Besides his professional skills, there's also the psychological aspect. His runs are still like an F1 car, relentless. This 34-year-old still has the same burning desire as the 18-year-old he once was. But perhaps this will be his and Neymar's last time with the national team. Hopefully, good luck will come to these 2 veterans. This legend has left behind the graceful runs of his days at Manchester City. Now, Kevin De Bruyne plays in Naples. Recurring injuries have deprived him of his lightning-fast runs, his dazzling dribbling, and his perfectly accurate passes. In recent years, the Belgian national team has always been one of the world's top teams where Kevin De Bruyne played. The players from those years have now retired or are no longer called up. He's back in the squad, but there's still Kevin De Bruyne, the driving force behind the team, always pushing forward. Despite the difficulties, with his experience and burning passion, we hope Belgium will go far in this year's World Cup. Although 34 years old, centre-back Virgil van Dijk has only participated in 1 World Cup, 2022. He's lived through the best days of his career, winning countless titles with Liverpool, and has been the best centre-back for many years. However, this year is the most disappointing for his team. The last time he participated in a World Cup, he had the honour of wearing the captain's armband, but he also became the villain with a missed penalty. But no one is perfect. That steel wall still comes with the same spirit as before, determined to make a comeback at 34, but perhaps this will be the last time we see Virgil van Dijk in action. Mohamed Salah. The King of Egypt is now just a name. Time waits for no one, and Salah is no exception. Remember how effective Liverpool were just over a year ago when Salah was at full capacity? But this year, that machine has malfunctioned, and the team has clearly declined. His form is gone, but his footsteps remain. Playing in the World Cup is something very special. Who knows, perhaps this will be the last time Mohamed Salah plays on the biggest stage of his career. Who knows, maybe that torch will burn brighter than ever. May all the best come to him. Son Heung-min, the runs, the goals. The South Korean star left Tottenham to retire in America, but he remains the brightest star of his new team. His goals electrify the stadium. They consider him a new icon of the team. This is his 4th World Cup appearance, and he is one of the rare Asian players to maintain such form. The past, defeating Germany in 2018 when they were the reigning champions, and then beating the mighty Portugal of superstar Ronaldo in 2022, shows just how strong South Korea is. Their deep run in the tournament still demonstrates their mental strength, and their driving force, Son Heung-min, remains. However, perhaps there will be no more opportunities for him in the next World Cup. There will be tears, but it will be far more meaningful. If Son Heung-min achieves a beautiful ending with South Korea progressing further in the tournament, that would already be a success for him. Romelu Lukaku is also a name that might be his last. He's 33 years old this year, an age when many players have already retired, but for Lukaku, that dream remains unfulfilled. The World Cup is something so close yet so far. He's participated in 3 World Cups, but Belgium, with their strength and expectations of becoming champions, has been disappointing. He himself has always experienced moments he never wanted to miss, but this time. This is the last chance. The golden generation of the Belgian national team, with many players now getting older, will have their final opportunity to compete in their careers. Manuel Neuer is one of the greatest goalkeepers in the history of world football, a man who completely changed the perception of the goalkeeping position. Not only famous for his spectacular saves, Neuer is also considered the first sweeper goalkeeper of modern football, always ready to rush out of the penalty area to intercept and participate in ball distribution like a true defender. Throughout his illustrious career, he won countless titles with Bayern Munich, including multiple Bundesliga championships, UEFA Champions League titles, and numerous domestic cups. The pinnacle of his career with the German national team was the 2014 World Cup victory in Brazil, when Neuer became the impenetrable barrier that helped Die Mannschaft reach the top of the world. His outstanding performance in that tournament helped redefine the role of a modern goalkeeper and earned him the well-deserved Golden Glove Award. After more than a decade of dedication to the national team, Manuel Neuer enters the 2026 World Cup as a living legend. Despite having announced his retirement after Euro 2024, he has decided to return to stand alongside Germany in their final journey at the biggest football tournament on the planet. At 40 years old, Neuer still demonstrates the composure, calmness, and class of a leader, while also setting memorable milestones in the number of appearances at World Cups. He has also confirmed that the 2026 World Cup will be his last tournament in the German national team jersey, closing a glorious chapter spanning nearly 2 decades.